Hi there, it's Crystal from Teaching Little Miracles, back with my second video. What I thought I would show you today is how I can take a PowerPoint and change it very quickly by swapping out graphics into something different. So what I have open right now was actually our robot calendar freebie, and you can see I've done some work just on the cover page already. So the first thing I want to do though is save it under a new name. And I'll just put it on my desktop for now. I told you in the last video I'm kind of bad about that until I decide exactly where I want it saved. And so that will save there and I'll be ready to start making more changes. I'm going to just swap out the robots for some kids because when I made the freebie with robots, I knew not everybody would like robots and I kind of wanted a freebie that everybody could use if they wanted. So I'm going to get rid of this page. Don't need it. And I don't need that one either because I have my credits up here already. And the kids that I'm going to use today are actually also from Graphics from the Pond. The robots are from there, so I won't even have to change my credits page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on this guy. I'm going to go to Format, Change Picture. And then you can see I already had that folder open, which is Graphics from the Pond, and then Stick Kids Pencil is what it's named, or saved as on my file. And then I'm going to just choose one of these kids. I'm going to go with a boy to start with, I think. I'm going to go with this guy. And then I'll stick him in there. I kind of want to make him a little bigger. And I could move him if I wanted to the side so more of him would be visible. And I think I'll do it just like that. Now, if I ever wanted to make this editable, I like to crop off the pictures because sometimes when you're saving your background as a picture for an editable file, which I plan to show you eventually, it can get a little funny when it's saving. So I like to just go ahead and crop off the edges just in case I ever did want to make it editable. And then I would go down here and I'll change this guy. And I'm going to do a girl this time. And I think I'll choose this one right here. And see how it comes in kind of small. I'll just resize it. And I'll drag her down a little bit. She's going to be also off the page. That's okay with me. And crop her down. I don't want her too close to the edge because I'm assuming this is where people will be hole punching. And then I'm going to go to the next page. I'm going to do the same thing, change out the pictures. And I'm going to grab another boy here. I think this one looks good. I'm going to see the top of my page here. Again, I'm going to have to move him a little bit so I can see him. I have to decide exactly how big I want him. I think that will do. Again, I'll go ahead and crop just to save me trouble later on. So he's in there like that. Then this one here, I think this one might be a good one to do actually holding the pencil. So again, I'm just going to change picture. And I'll go with a girl this time. We'll pick one holding on to the pencil. Let's try this one. I'm going to go ahead and make her a little bit bigger because that box is not used, and let her be completely on the page. Then up here you'll notice this robot was rotated, so when I change the picture it's actually going to come in rotated too. And I'm going to get this girl right here, I think. one standing on the pencil. Let's go with, let's do dark hair, green dress. That looks cute. Okay, so she comes in, her hair's a little bit cut off, so I'm just going to slide her back a little bit. Now, if I wanted to rotate, I could use this little thing here. I could rotate her a little bit if I wanted to change the rotation. I also like to go over here to rotate and more rotation options. And it's right here. I can adjust the rotation if I want to do it that way. Okay, so as you can see, I've got July done. So now I'm going to show you how I would very quickly go through and change the rest of the document with very little trouble. So I'm going to go to August, and I'm going to delete these two robots. I'm going to go back up to my first page of July. I'm going to select this guy, select her, and when you have two selected, you can right click and hit copy, or you can hit copy on your menu up there. I'm going to copy, and I'm going to go to that page where I deleted the robots, and I'm going to click paste. Now, you'll see this guy came up in front of my table, so I'm going to have to move him to the back, so I just select him under format again, and I'm just going to send him backward until he's where I want him to be. And there he is. Now, what I would do instead of just doing entire August is I would keep going, because I have those saved in my clipboard right now. So I can, once again, I delete these robots, and I just hit paste, and there's my kids again. So that saves me a lot of work. And I go send backward, like so. Okay, so I would go through my whole document doing the first page if I were doing this without you watching. But now I'm going to show you I'll do this second page too, the same way. Just get rid of those robots. Come up here. Get these kids. And I'm just holding down the control key. Like I said in the first video, I use that a lot. Go up to copy, down here to this page, and I hit paste. And again, you can see I have to do a little bit of work to get them moved behind. So just send backwards. And let's send her backward. Okay, just like that. Now, I noticed on this one that when I brought this girl up, you can see this is actually a, it's August 30th. So I want you to have more writing room than that. So I'm going to make her a little smaller on this page. I'm still going to let her be a little bit on there though. And so it would be like that. And I could go through and do the same thing on September. Since I have those 3 kids already in my clipboard, copied to my clipboard, I delete the robots. I hit paste. There they are. I just have to move them backward. Oops, moved her too far back. No worries, just bring her back up. That's one thing I think why people even think I'm good at computers is just because I'm not scared of them. Usually you can undo what you mess up most of the time. Okay, and then here she's okay there because there's nothing in that box. So I can leave her big on this page. So as you can see, I could go through and very quickly change this calendar from robots to kids and have a new freebie for you all with very little trouble. I do think one thing I want to do, because this is actually the calendar I'm going to be using this year because I don't get to use my robots because we're doing a Seuss theme, so I thought the calendar would be perfect, is I'm going to go in and I'm just going to change the background too from chevron. I know that's really popular right now, but I also kind of played around with some stripes that I liked a little better. So in my graphics folder, the backgrounds with the chevron was from Love and Lit, and she also had stripes, which I thought looked really cute. So I thought I would change it from chevron to stripes, which obviously I wouldn't have to. I'm sure people would like it the other way too, but since it's for me, I want to go ahead and do it the way I want to have it. So now I will have stripes. And I thank you for watching the video. I hope to show you more soon. Talk to you later.